Hello everyone. Welcome to this video on virtual scrolling in Bold BI. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to optimize and use virtual scrolling in Bold BI to improve your dashboard performance. Virtual scrolling is a technique used in web applications and dashboards to improve performance when displaying large datasets. Instead of loading all the data at once, it only loads and renders the portion of data that is currently visible on the screen. As the user scrolls, more data is dynamically fetched and displayed. This improves speed and responsiveness by reducing the amount of data rendered at once. Optimized memory usage is especially useful for dashboards with thousands of records. Virtual scrolling enhances the user experience by making scrolling smoother and faster. It's commonly used in data grids or tables with many rows, charts that visualize large datasets, and drop-downs or list boxes with extensive options. Note that the pivot grid is excluded because it has a limit of 50,000 records. Virtual scrolling relies on the page size of the widget and is used only when the page size is less than the total number of data records. This can be customized in the Page Settings section in the Properties panel. Virtual scrolling can be disabled by ensuring the data is finite and increasing the page size beyond the total number of data records. However, the combo box and list box do not support disabling. Now I'll show you how to optimize for virtual scrolling. For this example, let's create a grid widget. On the Design page, click the data source icon. Select Create New and choose CSV. In the data source field, provide the name and browse the file. Select Preview and Connect. And connect. Drag and drop the table onto the design canvas. Then preview the data. And save. Now that the data source is added, let's drag and drop a grid widget to the canvas and resize it. Select the Properties icon at the top right corner and navigate to the Assign Data tab. I'll add these columns for this example: school name, city, district name, model selected, grant requested, grant awarded, and grant variance. Rename the school name, district, model implemented, amount requested, amount granted, and grant variance, respectively. Here you can see the virtual scroll activated based on the data records. If I resize the widget, you can see the lower scroll is disabled. On the Properties panel, I'll update the name to Grant Variance and Disbursement Summary. Then, let's navigate to the Page Settings section. The Allow Paging settings enable you to view large data sets in smaller, manageable pages. Instead of displaying all data at once, it divides the data into pages and provides navigation controls to move between them. The page size gives the number of data records or items displayed at one time in a widget, table, grid, or dashboard component. By enabling it, you can see it in the widget. When this setting is enabled, you can disable virtual loading. This turns off the feature that loads and renders data dynamically as the user scrolls, causing the system to attempt to load and render all the data at once, regardless of the amount visible on the screen. I'll make no changes here in this example. Let's adjust the page size to 50 and preview the dashboard. You can see the virtual scrolling optimized successfully. You can click the next icon to move to the next set of data in the grid. In this tutorial, I've shown you how to optimize and use virtual scrolling in Bold BI. To learn more about Bold BI, you can visit boldbi.com. Start a 30-day free trial by selecting Try It Free. If you want a demo from an expert, select Request Demo to schedule a call. If you found this video helpful, click the like button and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like this. Thank you for watching.